Nancy Carrington moved from Arizona to Oregon to care for her sick mother. In December, Nancy and her husband experienced a personal tragedy that forced them to seek help from Family House.
I lost my home due to fire, and I had to come here. Me and my husband had to come here. No housing available at the time.
Tonight, the city of Toledo will conduct public hearings about funding for the city's family shelters. After getting thousands of dollars slashed from their grants last year, shelters are bracing for additional cuts. Denise Fox is the executive director of Aurora House.
What we've noticed actually over the last several years is that there's a greater need. We seem to be receiving more and more phone calls, more and more need for services.
Last year, Family House's funding was cut by more than $80,000, which made the shelter no longer able to provide its residents with daily meals. Outside the shelter, cars of residents are filled with junk food. Executive Director Renee Palacios says a typical dinner for the shelter's children oftentimes is a bag of potato chips and a soft drink. She says residents are concerned if they will soon be on the streets.
They're scared. Am I going to have to find another place to go? And there's 2 other family shelters in the city that have about 40 beds. We have 103. So when I say that if something were to happen at Family House, there would be homeless children on the streets, I say that because there is not another organization that could absorb all of our families.
I don't know. I wouldn't have nowhere to go. There would be no place to go. I have no family here. I have no outreach to go to.
The same uncertainty hangs over the heads of the women and children who call Aurora House home. If this place closes doors, where would these ladies and children go?
We've asked ourselves that. We're the only program in Northwest Ohio that will allow families to remain with us long term. I don't know where these women would go.
Whatever decision is ultimately made by the administration of Toledo Mayor Mike Bell will have to be approved by the Toledo City Council. Hubert Wiggins, WNWO News.